Hello everyone and welcome to this new lecture. In this one we'll learn about rectangle tool. Before moving on we need to delete these lines. We can select objects in a number of ways. To select more than one object at the same time, you need to press Ctrl or Command on your keyboard whilst clicking on the desired objects. You can also do that with a left click and hold on your mouse and move the cursor to the right. Any object that fits totally in the box will be selected. You can repeat the same action from right to left, but the difference is, this time, anything that touches the side of the box will be selected. You can erase by pressing Delete once objects are selected. Now we'll be using the rectangle tool. You can find it in the toolbar. You can also click the R letter on your keyboard to use it. Click any point in the space and move the cursor away to create the rectangle. Notice that the rectangle is becoming blue or green or red. We can lock the rectangle in any plane by pressing the up, left or right arrow key. If we press the up arrow key, the normal vector to our rectangle will be parallel to the blue axis. That's why it turns blue. There is a dotted diagonal line following the rectangle. When it turns blue, it means we're drawing a square. If you press the right button, the rectangle will become red, which means the normal vector to the rectangle is parallel to the red axis. Same goes with the green axis by pressing left. We can make the rectangle by clicking at the second point. It will automatically make a surface since it was an enclosed figure. You may input the dimensions of the rectangle yourself. Let's input 100 feet by 200 feet. And the rectangle is drawn 100 feet wide along the red axis and 200 feet long on the blue axis. This is an order of precedence followed by SketchUp. Before discussing that, let's check out another function we can perform with the rectangle. Note that you shape the rectangle by selecting two corners. If you press Ctrl after selecting rectangle, you can make a rectangle from the center point. Pressing the Shift key will lock the rectangle in a specific plane, and it turns grey when locked. The pink colour in the rectangle means it's parallel to a previously drawn rectangle. We can't see it properly because it's perpendicular to the plane of the screen. Now let's open the default tray to see the order of precedence. In the default tray, the tips and functions of tools is provided. Here you may see the order of precedence in the tips section. The first dimension is red, then green and then blue. Let's input 100 feet by 50 feet in the red and green plane. The first dimension is in the direction of the red axis, and the second dimension, which is 50 feet, is parallel to the green axis. The instructor window is very beneficial in the default tray. You can find tips and the different functions of tools in this window. And that's a wrap for today's lecture. Next time we'll be able to learn about different tools. See you then!